faith for the adult. Humility is a great result, I think, one of the results of seeing and recognizing complexity. I don't know, who is one of those quotes that's attributed to, I think, everybody. The quote about people who know it all, it's what I learned after I knew it all that made all the difference. That's been attributed to Mark Twain, Bernard Shaw, Winston Churchill, Justin Murphy, Oprah, Jack the Ripper. I don't know who said that. I mean, it's an elusive quote, but I think it hits on a truth. It really hits on a truth that when we humble ourselves, we open ourselves up to all sorts of good things. The last thing I would say, I spent most of this week trying to think of an instance in which I felt that I had seen real humility that didn't also have wisdom associated with it. How often, I couldn't think of a single example of a time when humility wasn't associated in some way with wisdom. And I think when we are humbled, we open ourselves up for wisdom to come to us. We can go get information. We can go get data. Even knowledge is something we can go after. We're in the active mode of pursuing those things. Wisdom is harder to pursue, though. It's like peeling an onion. You can end up empty-handed if you're trying to be too assertive in the pursuit of wisdom. But if we humble ourselves, I think we open ourselves up to the approach of wisdom. English professors love similes. It's like putting out, you put out some humility in that little dish on the front porch, and the cat of wisdom will come over and sniff at it and eat it, and probably rub your leg really well. That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. That's about as obtrusive, I think, as wisdom gets. Wisdom doesn't hit us over the head with a mallet, usually. That's more the domain of stupidity. And people with many, many degrees can see their fingerprints all over the mallet of stupidity way more often than they would like to. So, on behalf of the Howard Payne faculty and staff and administration, I want to congratulate the soon-to-be credentialed people, but I want to remind us all that being credentialed, and even more than that, being educated, involves recognizing and respecting complexity, letting ourselves be humbled by that, and opening ourselves up for the approach of wisdom.
special award. A university education consists of approximately 40 courses. It takes about 4 years, sometimes 5.5. And once in a while, we have a student who distinguishes himself or herself in a very, very special way. And that is completing an entire degree with a perfect academic average of 4.